that will come back to haunt us. You enter the kitchen, you are cooking. You do not think it is necessary. By the way, I'm just as guilty. When my son went to England, he couldn't make jollof rice. He was calling me to say, "Mommy, I've put the rice, what next?" But he was eating jollof rice every day in Nigeria. He didn't learn to cook it. You see, we are creating the monsters that we are complaining about. And we need to question ourselves. There was an episode of Inside Out. Is this one working? No, sorry. Yeah, okay. So there was an episode of Inside Out that I will never forget. A young boy of 15 got up, and I don't remember what the topic was, but let me tell you his statement because it stayed with me. He went, "Women are all fish brain. They don't know anything. You can't trust them to take any decision." 15 years old. Tell me how that young man can ever entrust a woman to run anything that is around him. And I asked him, I said, "What do you know about women? Do you have a girlfriend?" He said, "No. But my daddy always says it." See? And that's how he sees. My mom cannot even talk. Every time she opens her mouth to talk, she's talking rubbish. Now, that young man is coming out of a home into the society. He's also going to marry a wife who he does not think should open her mouth when he's talking. And his mother has not done anything to correct and change that impression because she's the nurturer. And so, there is already a problem. How many of us, and I thank God it's changing, you see your daughter coming first in class. You are congratulating and celebrating her. She finishes, she wants to do masters, you say it's fine. Then she wants to do PhD, you say it's fine. Then she wants to do a second PhD, you tell her, "Wait, no man will marry you."
By the same mother?
Yes, the same mother.
Yeah?
No, just wait. When you get to your husband's house, you can continue to read. If you read too much now, you will not find husband. You are telling her to reduce herself in order to be acceptable to a man. We are preaching double messages. We are already telling her, mothers, that she's not equal. And that in order to be accepted, she has to come down and reduce her potential so that she can find a partner. A lot of us as women need to check ourselves. We are actually the architect of a lot of the things going on in society. I remember once I was saying to my daughter, Stephanie, she hates cooking, by the way. I said, "Stephanie, you have to learn how to cook. What would you do in your husband's house?" And she turned and looked at me. My husband is going to cook. If he likes, I cook what I like. She likes smoothies and all of those kind of things that hunger will kill you if you are eating them. So I always used to complain and say to her, "You must know how to cook. A woman must know how to cook." And she goes, "Why?" And then I said to her, "Because who will cook for the man?" First of all, it was the first time I was hearing a Gen Z kind of thing. And she goes, "No, I don't have to know how to cook. He's working, I'm working. If he wants to eat, he should cook." I'm like, "Who taught you that kind of thing?" But you see, they are even more expressive than us in knowing who they are and what they want, despite us. So a lot of them, but there's still a lot of them, and that's because she has foreign exposure. But what about the ones in here? What are we teaching them? What are we telling them? How are we molding them? How do we want them to see other women? How do we want them to see men? What do we think is their role? These are all important questions that we need to address if we want to tackle inequality. And I'm saying to somebody, one of the girls, when they were all laughing and talking, I said, one young lady, I was listening to their conversation, said, "I want to marry a rich man." Another one said, "Why do you want to marry a rich man? What stops you from being rich?" Didn't you go to school? What does the man have that you don't have, that you are looking for a rich man? What tells you as a woman that you cannot be as rich as the man? And their conversation was very interesting. And let me tell you the difference between two of them. One schooled abroad and one is schooling here. There is a problem. It's just mindset. So we already have one that believes I can be anything I want to be. I can do anything I want to do. There's no limit to my achievement of my life. And then we have another one that is saying, I need a man in order to survive. So we have a lot of homework that we need to do. And it starts from the home. It also has to do with how we make these young boys look at their sister at home, friends, women in general, because they are going out into society. And if they do not think that the woman is as intelligent as they are, or even more intelligent, what it means is that when they are in positions where they can put women who are even more intelligent or better than them, they won't do it. And that is the problem we have in society today. So these are conversations that we need to continue to have in order to break that stereotyping and to reduce the gap in inequality.